our mixed stain, it was DNA positive that he had committed this crime.
Well, I can't describe how disgusted I am when I think about him.
Rasmussen was arrested while on stage playing a concert at a local club. He wasn't on the county sex offender list because his last conviction came before the law went into effect.
Charging the defendant with aggravated murder, first-degree kidnapping, and first-degree child rape.
Guy Rasmussen's a monster. It's difficult to conceive of an individual who would do that to a 9-year-old girl.
The man who appeared in court was a far cry from the long-haired musician of just a few days earlier. But prosecutors painted a different picture of Rasmussen for the jury. They said that on July 4th, Cindy went to Rasmussen's home as she often did. But this time, Rasmussen somehow lured her to an abandoned house several blocks away, possibly telling her he was thinking about buying it to fix it up. Once there, he raped and murdered the little girl. Then he wrapped her body with a carpet from the house. He left her in the field, picking up the plant material on his shoes and socks. Then he walked to a nearby payphone and called a friend in order to create an alibi. The insect activity established an estimated time of death, and the plant material on his shoes and socks proved he was in the field. But his clothes stained with Cindy's blood left no doubt. He was the killer.
We needed science to guide us. We needed things like the botanist and the entomology studies and the DNA especially to get us in the right direction.
During his trial, Rasmussen's lawyers claimed the forensic entomology report was incorrect and that Rasmussen was innocent because the crime occurred during the time he had an alibi. That argument failed to impress the jury. Rasmussen was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without parole.
I'd like to see him get executed. You don't deserve to live. You killed my daughter. She was only 9 years old. She didn't have very much of a life.
It was important to show the jury how painstakingly the police built the case, that it wasn't a rush to judgment, anything of the sort, that it was done very professionally and deliberately.
Many believe Rasmussen would have continued on his crime spree, but a combination of evidence, bugs, plants, and DNA ensured he would never again prey on little girls.
If they didn't have forensic science, it would be kind of hard to pinpoint the killers. But it's amazing what they're able to do these days with just the tiniest little things. Piece of grass.
You have to remain scientifically objective and neutral. You can't adopt let's get the bad guys mentality. You can't take sides. In all instances, you have to remain impartial.
About the only thing science couldn't explain was how the psychic knew the location of her body.
The searchers didn't find her, but for the tip from the psychic, it may well have been a long time before she was found.
Up next, the secret life of a call girl. Often a very dangerous profession.
They found a female face down, didn't appear to have any signs of life.
She would be a natural target because she would usually have significant amounts of cash on her person.
The evidence points to one man.
Looks like Rambo, acts like Rambo, and dresses like Rambo. It may be Rambo.
Until one tiny clue turns the case around.